Hello and welcome to the race 2 of season 10 TEC. Straight into it at Grand Valley Highway 1. We have Dylan on pole, Prodigy myself on second, Upe third, Cusker fourth, Echo fifth, Furious sixth, and Roses seventh, with Inferno, the last of the Group 1s, in eighth. And then we've got Richie in first for the Group 3s, followed by Onion, Black Mamba, John William Egan, Black Seal, and finally Ray Racer. Let's get on with it. See how we go. And we're off. And Richie at the back missed that start entirely, got a little tap up the backside by Black Seal. But Dylan looks like he's away fairly cleanly. Cusker's done well, he's gone around the outside of me on the softer tyres. Cusker on softs, I'm on hard tyres. That would explain how Cusker's got round. You've got Echo and Furious having a battle down to the hairpin, and I think Furious has gone a little bit wide, but he'll probably get a good exit. Will he be able to hold it around the outside? Now the inside for this corner. I think Echo's got it. He's kept that position, done really well. Let's go back and have a look at the Group 3s. You've got Onion leading them out, followed by JWR. And you've got Ray Racer gone a little bit wide, gives Richie a chance. Richie's already caught up after his bad start. Got Ray Racer, can he going for the undercut here onto the bridge? Should be an easy pass. He's got the inside for the next right-hander. Yeah, no problem. Ray Racer just pulls in behind. No point battling that. We've got Black Seal behind. Got Prodigy pitting, getting rid of my hards. Inferno pitting as well, along with Main Onion. It's quite a short pit stop around here, so that's not bad. Well, a little bit over the white line for myself and a 3-second penalty, which is a complete frustration. Looking behind me when I came out of the pits, misjudged the line. And we've got Richie and Black Mamba going at it in front and stuck in the middle. There we go, gone a bit deep there. Richie coming down the inside, Black Mamba maybe trying to take advantage, but too far back. So not bad. Let's go through. So Richie, Black Mamba, Inferno will be coming through shortly as well, I expect. Black Seal, Onion after his pit stop, onto some racing softs, just getting used to them. I think a little bit squirrely around that hairpin. And then Ray Racer, also pitted. Dylan at the front, pulling away a little bit from Cusker. Then Echo, followed quite closely by Furious. Rose is not far behind as well. And Upe on his racing hards, going long but driving competitively, not far behind the soft runners. And we've got myself and Inferno just going past the back markers. Just getting back after the pit stops on the first lap. Inferno's got a bit of a run here. Let's see what he does. Not going defensive, but Inferno has decided against going for the move. See how we get on down here. I think good exit by myself. When Inferno's not managed to get too close to behind me, which is good. Another great overtaking point, this one. Then you got JWE now at the front, followed by Richie, who's come from second last on the grid. JWE's been driving very well this season so far, with one victory already. Looking to make it 2 out of 2. So a little bit further down. Black Mamba driving fairly comfortably, all on his own. Just find a rhythm and stick to it. Black Seal also on his own, but being chased by Main Onion here on fresh softs. See how he gets on. Ray Racer also a little bit further back after his pit stop. We've got Dylan still in the front. Yupe coming in to get rid of his hards on lap 4. Dylan going for the quickest lap, purple on first sector. Kuska touching the dirt there. And then you've got Echo and Furious still very close. Rose is not too far back either. And then a bit further back is myself after my pit stop. Yupe right at my tail after his pit stop. And then Inferno behind him. And then Main Onion, sorry, JWE even. Nameless Shameless team with Furious at the moment. Keeping Richie at bay fairly comfortably. Let's have a look at Richie now, see if we can catch him. Going through this tight sector 2. Both JWE and Richie on softs. We've got Onion, who's past Black Seal by the looks of it. Racing hards versus racing softs, so not very difficult. I wouldn't have thought would have been quite easy. And Ray Racer catching up with these, but a half-second penalty may hold them up a little bit. Dylan Cliff on lap 5. Tyres not doing too badly. It's normally about 12 laps, I think, to be competitive on the softs in the Group 1. Kuska's tyres looking fairly similar, maybe a little bit worse. Very consistent lap times there. And we've got Echo. Looks like he's hardly touched his tyres, driving very well. And then Furious, and still Roses not far behind. These three keeping each other honest. Echo's tyres looking the best, but not much in it really between the three of them. Let's go down. Oh, we've got Richie there at the back, losing the back end a bit coming out of there. Just catching up with JWE, but has given him a bit more space now. So JWE's got a bit of breathing room. Fresh has gone off from Richie, but dirty tyres as well, maybe a little bit affecting that. A little bit wide on the entry. Maybe a second and a half, 2 seconds back. See how quickly you can catch up again. Not much in this. Let's go back. Black Mamba on his own. Onion chasing him down, followed by Black Seal, and then Ray Racer. Dylan now coming up to lap. Already overtaken Ray Racer, now catching up with Black Seal. Pulling out a little bit of a gap to Kuska. He's got Echo breathing down his neck now. Followed by Furious, who's dropped back a little bit. Rose is also dropping back from Furious. And then myself coming up in 6th, followed by Yupe, Inferno, and JWE, followed by Richie, Black Mamba, Onion, Black Seal. Oh, got Ray Racer going for a big jump down there, taking advantage of Black Seal slowing down to let the quicker Group 1s past. And we've got Roses just behind as well. Very optimistic, but made it work and picked up a position. So nicely done. Twisty section, difficult for the Group 1s to get past, a little bit jittery, so probably not the easiest for Roses to get past. And there's Black Seal. Back to the front, we've got Kuska, who's past Black Mamba now, pulling out quite a big gap to Kuska. I've set the fastest lap so far, 1:35.1, but we'll see what this is. May not be as quick with the lapping. No, 1:37. You've got Kuska with Echo right behind him now. 3 going into that corner. Oh, a little bit dangerous there. But Echo's on the inside. Can he get a good drive out of that first corner? Not this time, but he's close enough. Can he take a dive down the inside at the bottom of the hill? No, he's decided against it. Two different lines there. You got Kuska taking it very shallow and Echo taking it right round the outside. Look at this. Nearly a great move there, but unfortunately didn't get the drive out the corner. But also trying again to go around the outside, a little bit of a touch. You got Furious. Not far back, but he's got the move done. 3 or 4 corners. There. So good move. Kuska's tyres are pretty much dead. That could be why. So look, Furious. Let's go further down. You got Main Onion on with Black Mamba just in front of him, further down the grid in the Group 3s. Main Onion after his pit stop catching up to the back of the pack. Looks like he should be set for a dive down the inside into T1. Let's have a look at Black Mamba. Still on racing hard, so it should be quite an easy overtake, I think. It could explain why Onion's caught up with him so quickly. In the end, a very straightforward overtake. Oh, Furious is ended up in the dirt at the end of the straight. Let's have a look, see what happened here. Oh, missed his braking point, taking out his own teammate by the looks of it as well. Let's have a look. Yeah, looks like Richie's got in front of JW after his teammate went a bit deep into T1. Not what you want to be doing to your teammate, but can happen. See if Richie can pull a gap now. not caught up with him much. Let's go through the Upe Inferno. Richie getting overtaken by Roses around the outside of the hairpin, and that was a nice move in the end. JWE, Black Mamba, you got Kusker coming into the pits. He's a controller user. Oh, that's going to be a penalty, I think, for Black Mamba. That get anywhere near them bollards and you're going to give yourself a penalty, and there it is. This will help Main Onion catch him up a bit. I think Onion must have had an issue because he's back behind Black Mamba. Let's go back to the front. Dylan on lap 10, getting to the end of his soft tyres by the looks of it. Driving fairly consistently, just traffic. Making the tyres a little bit sketchy. Won't be long until he comes in, I don't think. Echo now on his own after Furious lost it into that hairpin at the bottom of the hill. And Roses not far back. And Furious, you see Prodigy in the background catching. Furious's tyres just a little bit worse than mine, but you got Roses off on the hairpin there on the chicane. That'll help him get a bit of slipstream down the main straight. Gonna get him by the end of it. The slipstream doesn't really help these cars much. Diving down the inside, can he late brake? No, he's held off, but he should have another opportunity the end of this straight to go down the inside, but Roses has got a good exit, so it might be a little bit difficult. Not too far back, unfortunately, for that. A close battle. Oh, sticking his nose in, making Roses worry. A little bit of a tap, but nothing much there. No issue by the looks of it. Going to get him going into the next tunnel. Needs a good exit onto the bridge. A little bit too far back, I think, though. Not too far back here. Around we go again, see if we can get him on this one. He's a good exit. Roses has gone a bit deep there. Furious has exited that chicane very well. Doesn't want to get too close through the tunnel. A little bit of a lift there, doesn't want to give him a bump draft. Close enough this time, I think, to go for the dive. Yep. Roses keeping him very tight. Not giving him much room. A little bit of a contact, a little bit of door bang in there. Roses goes a little bit wide and Furious takes the corner there. And a little bit of a clip on the wall by Roses. Let's go further back. Oh, Kusker there losing it into T1. And Upe tapped into the wall. Kusker letting him back through good sportsmanship. Kusker. We've got Onion and Black Mamba now. Mamba's still on the hards. Main Onion on the softs, but slightly more worn than the last time. Pulling out for T1 overtake again. He should be able to brake later and take the apex quicker. Oh, a little bit of a touch there. Not much Onion could do there. Inferno going around the outside. Oh, a little bit deep. Gets rid of one of the hay bales. Gets back on just behind Richie. See what else is going on. Oh, we've got a few people in this battle. Ray Race has caught up with Black Mamba as well with all this going on. And you finally got Echo coming in for some a change of tyres. Black Mamba and Ray Race are on different tyres, but I think Ray Race is going to have to come in soon for the pits. So Rose is into the pits as well. And Prodigy, looks like Dylan's pitted as well. Yeah, onto one lap race hards, I expect, and then back onto softs. And myself, I'm going to have to pit, I think, for the end of this lap as well. So this could be an important part of the race. Can I get ahead? Put a bit of a barrier in between. With the soft tyres, should hopefully be able to get a better exit out of here onto the bridge. And you've got Black Seal getting out of the way very kindly there. And diving down the inside. Dylan trying to drive around the outside, but on hard's not the easiest. And I've got past before the straight. Bit of a gap as well. Going through that chicane on soft is far easier than going through it on hard, so made it a bit easier. Both coming into the pits. Echo now looks like he'll be taking the lead quite comfortably. Can Furious get past as well? Looks like he's got through. He's got Koska not far ahead either. Black Seal in the way, unfortunately, as well. Around the outside, never easy. There's only one line for the Group 3s around that section. Furious needs a good few laps after that 147 on lap 9. And maybe an apology to JWE for letting Richie get past him. But coming down the inside of that corner, you don't see the 400-meter braking board, so it's not the easiest. Inferno back into the pits, possibly for another new set of softs. And you got Dylan and Prodigy not far behind, and Rose is not far behind him. So you've got 4 drivers here in close contention. There's Prodigy, Dylan, and then not far back Roses, Inferno a fair distance back from him. There's Yupe not too far ahead with a half-second penalty as well. Let's go further down. Oh, you've got Onion catching Mamba once again. I think he's put on a new set of softs. Mamba's still on the same hard tyres. Looks like he's actually on auto drive. Onion's lost the back end there. Luckily not too badly, didn't face the wrong way, so got away with that one a little bit. So not bad, but can he get past the AI of Black Mamba this time? Not the easiest, because they're not the most predictable. Here we go, slowly does it around the outside. Nicely done, and on his way. Got some faster cars coming through. Here comes our leader, Echo. Coming through some of the back markers. Can he get his teammate? In Hold My Beer Racing. going side by side through the tunnel. Nice livery from Richie on these two cars. Let's see how Richie's doing. He's further back. He's got a new set of softs on as well. That was close to a penalty there, just managed to avoid the bollards, getting overtaken by this group of 4. So I think that's 4th to 7th, within about 6 seconds of each other. Very close. Black Seal a long way back, Black Mamba not far ahead. See how he gets on down this straight. Let's go on board. Through here, watch the line. Let's see if he lifts, a little bit of a lift there, safety lift. It's quite difficult. Braking quite late for this corner, nice. Coming up to Black Mamba is also. Wonder if he's still on. It's still on auto drive. See how he handles it. Very carefully. Manages to get past them. Black Mamba loses another spot. Pretty much stops on that corner. We've got Main Onion chasing down Ray Racer now, getting overtaken by Furious. Hardly any issues there, some consistent laps. 150s, 149s, just that one error, getting the 156 on lap 8. You've got Ray Racer now pitting. 14 laps on a set of softs, not bad. Goes into first place in the Group 3s, I think. Can JWE get in front? Yep, JWE gets past Ray Racer as well. What about Richie? It's going to be close between him and Richie. And Ray Racer comes out just behind. So let's move further up. He's in catching up with Kuska by the looks of it. Tyres look absolutely dead in comparison to Kuska's as well. Furious not far behind. Prodigy not far behind him either. So from Kuska down to Roses, all really close in the Group 1s. Holding off Furious, but a little bit deep here. Probably going to struggle to keep Furious back. Bit of half-second penalty. Furious has the run. A little bit of an awkward time to catch him. A little bit of lift. He's going for the pits though, I think, UK. Yep. Quite close with Ray Racer, so must have had an issue there. He had a bit of a bigger gap at the beginning of this lap. Ray Racer's caught him up. Doing any damage down this straight? Fairly even tyres. A 153 so about 4 second issue there. Fairly open. Yupe after his pit stop onto racing mediums, going for the 2-stopper I think. So the hards, mediums, catching up with Onion. Roses dropping back from Dylan. He's not far behind Furious and from myself. Let's see how too far back here to go for the move. I think at the end of the straight, we'll see how we get on down the second straight, down to the hairpin at the bottom of the hill. Fairly even tyres between these three. Slightly different lines, a bit wide by myself there. Could have done with clipping the apex, being able to get onto the throttle a bit quicker. But still too far back. Furious had a good exit on that. Brake at the 400. There's two entries into this one. You can go wide, seems to carry a bit more speed, or you can go tight. Difficult corner, that one. Closer. Oh, Dylan catching up with us as well. Everybody, all three of us catching up with Kuska at the front of this train. A bit of pressure on Furious now by himself. Dylan just watching. Good exit on that corner. Dylan now really maximising it. Purple on sector 2 as well, so going for the quickest lap. The slipstream down the main straight might help him as well. Rose is too far back now. So these four, not much in it. Any issue or error. We'll see you dropping back a few places. Kuska pitting. Getting out of the way of Furious, so it's down to 3. Fastest lap there by Dylan. Closer now, can I go for it down the hill, down the bottom of the corner. Into the hairpin, very close enough to get the move done. A little bit too late braking, so Furious is going to cut up the inside. Just a little bit deep on that. So let's try again. And Dylan right behind now. A little bit of a tap going into there. No harm done. So have a look at the tyres. Furious's tyres possibly the worst of the 3, but not much in it really. Shouldn't really be affecting it. Take 3. See if I can get past Furious this time. Got a little bit of a wiggle for Dylan coming out of the chicane at the end there. And Furious with a good exit. Too far ahead. And I'm too far ahead of Dylan for that as well, so unfortunate. Let's see from this angle. Got a few back markers. See how we deal with these. Furious going around one way, Prodigy the other. Oh, Dylan into the back. Does he hold on to it? Black Seal somehow holds on to it. Nicely held there, but Prodigy's finally got past Furious there. A little help from Black Seal, his teammate. So, cheers very much. Appreciate the help, Black Seal. Now can Dylan get past Furious now? Front end damage after hitting Black Seal still. There we go, finally cleared up now, so we should be able to push it through here. have no issue down this start-finish straight. Let's go through. Rose is not far back now after all that. Kuska catching up with Roses as well. Brand new set of softs against half-worn softs. U-Pistol driving around on his mediums, taking the stints longer. And the short pit stop might not be the right call this one, but we'll see how we get on. Inferno. Then you've got Onion at the back, sorry, at the first Group 3, so in the lead at the moment, followed by JWE. And then Richie with Echo catching him. Nice place to overtake. Ray Racer not far behind. Black Mamba looks like he's back in his seat and racing again. And then Black Seal after that massive hit in the back, somehow managed to keep it on the track. Did very well there. We've got Echo at the front. Still got a few more laps left in those softs before he has to pit. Some good laps there. 35s, early 36. Consistency for the last 9 laps anyway. Prodigy and Furious quite a distance back now after all that fighting, giving him a little bit of a gap. Echo going past JWE as well there. Definitely starting to get to grips with this car. First race was quite difficult in the rain. Strategies, about time to go into soft, etc. But this race, definitely getting into the groove. Different strategy to most though, going long. Tyre saving wizard. Coming up behind, I couldn't see there who that was. Someone sliding in her. Inferno coming up behind Inferno. So the leader of Group 1 lapping position P8 in the Group 1s. But maybe an extra pit stop in there that's helped this. We've got Onion, his teammate, there as well. Oh, a little bit wide for Onion with the 2 Group 1s coming through. Hopefully no penalty if he's got a wee bit of a tap. And you got Inferno moving out of the way there, very nice. Not getting in the way of the leader. Good work. Let's see if he can keep up. Oh, unfortunately Inferno's gone for a spin in the background there. Gone to the throttle a little bit too quick. Let's go. Dylan, Roses and Kuska now side by side. See, I think Kuska's got the better tyres and is catching Roses. Roses into the wall there. A little bit of exuberance on the throttle. Unfortunately, he's got front end damage now as well, so that releases Kuska, and you got Echo finally into the pits. JWE being chased down by Ritchie. Prodigy and Clifford go past Echo when he's in the pits there. Couldn't beat by much. Let's see where Ritchie catching. So look, 48.52, so 4 seconds on the last lap there. I think that must have been traffic. Blue flag unfortunately as well, so let's see how they get on. Looks like Kusker in the background, so catching right up to the back of JWE now. Let's see how he gets on. Yeah, definitely Kusker coming through as well, should catch them on the back straight there over the bridge. So shouldn't cause any problems for either of these two. Can Ritchie catch? Oh, JWE thought about defending that. Oh, he's gone a bit deep there, but should still be able to hold it, and he's past JWE. Tyres are fairly similar on both cars there. I'm pitting Inferno and Onion pitting and Echo again. Echo done his one hard lap. Back onto softs I expect. See if you can get them softs to the end. If anybody can, it's him, the two teammates going in, so lots of pit stops happening at the moment. JWE and Furious going in. Let's go through the grid then. So Dylan out in front now, doing a few extra laps on his softs in comparison to myself. And Kusker up to P2. I'm out on new softs in P3, and then Echo out after his hard stint into P4. Yupe driving on a set of mediums. That should do until the end of the race, I think. 18 minutes left. Furious out on a new set of softs as well. Rose is doing a hard stint. See how long he goes on these. I expect it'll be one lap and then in for softs, and then softs till the end of the race. Inferno on a new set of softs. That was very close to that bollard. Dylan's in from the lead. It'll be the last set of softs and then to the end on them as well. And then you've got Ritchie ahead of the Group 3s at the moment. Looks like that rear tyre's dead, so time that on into the pits. This will be his last stop as well onto the softs, so Main Onion looks like he'll retake the lead here. Should have a good gap as well. I think he'll be going to the end on them softs. So yeah, big gap to Ritchie. Oh, Furious coming down the inside of Ray Racer there. I think Ray Racer's not got many laps left on these sets either, so he'll have to pit, which will release Ritchie, I think. JWE in 4th, lap number, after 3 or 4 laps of AI driving, to go and answer his door, back in the driving seat. And then Black Seal at the back. Now we've got Kusker in the lead. Some consistent laps from him as well. most drivers now into the swing of it. Should be 44 minutes into this race. Cannot to get past Mamba. Prodigy past Inferno. Inferno doing some great sportsmanship this race, letting through the front runners. Dylan now on his softs, with Echo not far behind. So the top four not split by much, but Kuska needing to do one more pit stop, I think. He'll not be able to get to the end on those, unfortunately. Fuel looks a bit low as well to get to the end. And you've got Dylan catching up with the two, Group 1 and Inferno, the group. Black Mamba. Can we see Echo in the back? Yeah, not far back at all. So 45 minutes of racing, and the difference between the top 3 drivers are very close, and Yupe not far back, but will he be able to go to the end? He may be able to. We'll see. He may be able to get to the end on them. Fuel might be a bit difficult, but you never know. So Kuska doing another lap on these softs. Maybe get another 2, maybe. Better push. I'll be pushing. You lose a bit of time when the tyres get down to the base there. So maybe worth pitting at the end of this one and the next one at the most. Catching him slowly here. 135.6, 136.4, so 0.7 on the last lap. Dylan, Echo not far back. Yupe driving very well on their mediums. Oh, Furious using the throttle pedal there. Get a bit of extra rotation. We've got Roses. Still getting used to the car, I think. A little bit of a clip off that wall. Pushing really hard at the moment by the looks of it. Oh! It's that corner again, does not like that corner, having a little bit of difficulty getting out as well. Luckily no cars near him. Onion going past though. Not the best for Onion there, the Group 3 leader. Makes it a bit awkward. Will Yupe be pitting soon, or will he go as far as he can? Most people doing the one hard lap, the rest softs. Yupe doing a slightly different one, cutting down on the pit stops, as I said earlier. So Group 3s have still got Main Onion there at the front, half-second penalty though, so that'll help Ritchie. JWE not far behind, and Ray Race equal distance behind him. Driving very well here. Get back up. Kuska still at the front. 136.8, 135.5. So gap definitely coming down. 135 dead. New fastest lap from Dylan on lap 30. Let's come back to this. Dylan, Echo, Upe, Furious, Roses, Inferno. Onion looks like he's got a comfortable lead in the Group 3 close. Just needs to keep his concentration. Keep an eye on his brake points, acceleration points. Driving very well, especially to keep people like Richie behind him. And JWE as well, driving very well this season. So, oh, that's not going to help. Dirty tyres, and a little bit of a hop. We've got Kuska finally pitting. Let's see. JWE getting lapped by Dylan. So look where, oh, we got Furious. Looks like Furious has got past Upe. Racing mediums, racing softs. Making a difference here. So Upe down to 6th. Kuska after his pit in 4th. Can he go chasing down Echo? I think there's a fair gap between the two, so that might be difficult. You got Dylan chasing down myself for the first for P1. Let's have a look at the lap times since it crossed the line. 136.1, 136.2, so fairly even. Now in open air, see what they can do. Catching up with the slow Group 3, I think. Let's see who this is. Well, the looks of it should get them near the bridge. It's Onion by the looks of it. Probably not the best time to catch him. Being better on one of the straights. Not going into the bridge complex. Dylan now right behind me. Roses into the pits, gets rid of his hards. He's been on them for a bit. Maybe a bit too long, I would say. Let's see, these two playing out for the victory. Very close coming down to this hairpin. Looks like another back marker, Black Seal. Shouldn't cause much of a problem down here. Both of them should be able to get past. Both on softs, fairly even softs. Dylan driving that bit a little bit deep from me there. Not tight as well, kicking up a bit of dust. Looks like Dylan's got a run. Yeah. Puts his nose just on the inside there. I can't turn inside for this corner though, but Dylan's still hanging around the outside. Looks like he's got the better exit and he's got the pass done. Oh, Onion in the wall there. A little bit of an issue there. Richie's got past. So that hefty lead now whittled down. Now he's got everything to do to try and catch him up. He's not too far back, but he's got dirty tyres, so it won't be very easy. A few people lapping as well. JWE not far behind Onion now as well, with UK in between. Ray Racer also within striking distance, so still chasing yellow flags. What's this for? Can't see it at the moment. No. Oh, it's Rose's. Oh, thank God for ghosting. I think that's scared the hell out of me, that did at the time. Didn't see him until I went through him, so luckily for me he did ghost, else I think Echo would have taken full advantage. But Black Mamba now and Dylan's got a nice gap. You see Echo in the background catching up nicely as well. Prodigy, Echo, Furious, Cusker not far back, Yupe and Roses. Yupe still on their mediums. Can he get to the end? Got himself a half-second penalty there. Roses and Inferno. Richie now leading, with Onion not far back. Ray Racer and JWE getting very close. Oh, a little bit of a little keen on the accelerator there. And then you got Black Mamba just to get overtaken by his teammate, and Black Seal. So Dylan looks set for the victory here. I'll try and stop him, but he's been the quickest driver all day, so it wouldn't be the easiest. Echo driven very well as well, still in the mix. Furious and Cusker, not much in between them, and then Yupe with a half-second penalty. Just keep an eye on him for a bit, see how he's getting on with them mediums. Getting to the end of their life, but 2 laps left on these, maybe just the one in fact after this. Driven a mighty stint on them anyway. And you got Richie lapping Black Seal at the back there as well. Roses Richie getting lapped. Oh, lapping, in fact, Black Seal. Bit of an unusual place. Main Onion, is he getting closer? Fairly close, in fact. Yep. JW still ahead of. Let's go to the front, see how we're getting on. Yuppie pitting. Enough of a gap, I suppose. Must be low on fuel to finish. Not worth the risk. Dylan coming through. This will be the last lap. 37 laps. To have hardly any distance at all. I think Dylan said he had brake issues at this point, so making me look good. But he came out of the chicane very well and holding on quite nicely for the victory. So Dylan first, me second, Echo a good third, drove well, Furious fourth, Kuska fifth by the looks of it. Let's see. Roses comes through in seventh. See if we can find the next one. Here we go. And Furious coming through. Fourth. Nice race. With Kuska not far back. And then you've got JWE. Oh, now you've got Black Mamba and Inferno. Little playful bump there by them. And then you've got Richie coming through with Main Onion. Not far back, but unfortunately that error seems to have cost him. But still second. Good race. So you got Richie with Yuppie coming through as well. So Richie wins the Group 3. Yuppie finishes second. Black Seal bringing up the rear. And Main Onion in second. JWE Ray Racer. So good result that for everybody. Well done. Nice race. We'll have the results up just after this. On to next week. We're at Road Atlanta. A little bit of a tight course, could be difficult. We'll see how we get on. Especially with the Group 1s and the Group 3s through Sector 1, that could be tight. But look forward to seeing you there. And tune in for the highlights on hopefully Tuesday or Wednesday. See you then. Bye-bye.